Welcome, everybody. Hello. We're so glad you're here for our 2026 open house powered by the People Culture Strategy Institute, the academic arm over here at Hacking HR. In the next 45 minutes, we're walking you through how our learning programs work, how they build the skills that you need, how they connect you to HR pros around the world, and how they accelerate your career every step of the way. So let's dive in. But first, we want to hear from you. We want to hear where you guys are tuning in from around the world. Please let us know. And we want to know whether you're new to Hacking HR. And if you've already participated in one of our learning programs, please let us know which one in that case. We'll keep an eye on the comment section of this live stream today. Welcome for those who just joined. As we move along, feel free to drop in any questions that you have in the chat and we'll address them during the live Q&A at the end of our presentation today. Also stick around till the very end because we're going to take you over to our website live, show you around how to access and enroll in our learning programs. So stay tuned, everybody. Okay, moving on to our agenda today. We're going to talk about what we do over here at Hacking HR. Maybe you're brand new and you're wondering what all we do. We're also going to talk about who really is part of the PCSI team. All right. We're going to dive into our learning programs because that's why we're here today, is to discuss them and what's coming down the line in 2026. Time is flying, but we still have so many learning programs available for you guys. And we're going to talk about the most amazing first time ever global certification that Hacking HR is launching. So we're so thrilled to tell you about that. We're going to talk a little bit about our memberships and how they work, what's the difference between them, so you understand which one is right for you or your team. And we're going to have that live Q&A, and I'll also take you guys onto our website and show you around a little bit. So that's what we're in for today, folks. So a little bit about Hacking HR. We are the world's fastest growing global community and learning platform dedicated to the future of HR, dedicated to people leadership, and to the future of work. Our mission is to provide 12 million people leaders and pros with unlimited access to the most comprehensive learning ecosystem, tools, and community at the most affordable price in the world. And everything we do at Hacking HR is focused on helping HR professionals like yourself learn, connect, and grow. So how do we do that? Through our learning programs that we're going to dive into today, our communities that we'll touch on a little bit today, our newsletters, our social media, our online presence, our certifications that we're going to tell you about, our live summits, and workshops. So this is what we do to support HR pros around the world to be the best at what they do. So who is PCI exactly? So as I mentioned, the People Culture Strategy Institute is the academic arm of Hacking HR. And PCSI is built on a community of three key groups. Our internal team that I'm going to introduce you to in a moment, who run the operations, our faculty who teach these live learning programs, and our participants who bring it all to life. So I'll kick us off. My name is Danielle LePage. I'm the Chief Learning Officer over here at Hacking HR. I've been here for 2 years now, leading learning initiatives and also looking after partnerships. So please reach out if you have any questions at all. We would love to hear from you, and I'll pass it over to Jessa.
Thank you, Daniel. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, midnight there. I'm Jess Alandoni. I am from the Philippines and I'm the Director of Operations of Hacking HR. I support the operational side of the certificate programs and I also help coordinate most of our live events. So, yeah, if you can see me on the emails, I'm everywhere. I might be on the back end. So, yeah, and now over to Naima.
Hello, everyone. My name is Naima Andrade. I am from Nicaragua and I am Hacking HR Chief of Staff and I help support all things PM, all things strategic strategies, and I collaborate closely with the learning team. I'm happy to be here. Let's go over to Brizia now.
Hey everyone, I'm Bricia, and I am the Director of Learning and Community Enablement here at Hacking HR. I am also one of the facilitators for our certificate programs. I'm based in Mexico, and as I've been working in HR for about 15 years, I mainly focused on global HR operations and DEI. And I would also like to introduce my teammate, Vanessa Anello, who's not able to join us today, but she's the Director of Program Strategy and Growth at Hacking HR, and she's also a facilitator for our certificate program. So if you join one of our certificate programs, you'll be seeing a lot of us around.
That's right. Okay, moving along to the next key group of who is PSCSI. We have over 100 expert faculty from around the world. And on the screen, you can see some of the organizations in which they work. So they're not only teaching, but they're doing the work. All right, there's proof in the pudding. And over to the next slide, we're going to see some of their lovely faces. So these are the experts, the faculty members coming from all sorts of backgrounds and specialties, dialing in from around the world to teach our community. So you may recognize some of these folks. All right, on to the next slide. Our community of participants coming from across every industry, every organizational size, every geography, from solo practitioners to CHROs at global enterprises. Everybody's welcome. You may recognize some of the organizations on this screen. Together, we support a global community of HR pros, of our participants from over 100 countries. All righty, that's who PCSI really is. Moving over to you, Brizia. Actually, that's me. I'm still moving along here. So we're going to talk about the mini master degree programs, folks. We're going to jump right in here and tell you all about them. These are our new 3 flagship programs. They're graduate level, all right? And once you're enrolled, you'll be joining us for up to 20 weeks this year. All right, we're going to tell you about them. The first one, you may recognize it, Practical Applications of AI. It's a 19-week program. And Enrique Rubio, our founder and trailblazer of Hacking HR, actually just completed a 19-week cohort of this mini master degree program. It just finished up. It's backed by popular demand. All right. And it's always changing and updating because that's how AI is, right? So we've got another cohort that's kicking off in July. So we're getting prepped for that. And a little bit more about it. So it's a 19-week program for HR leaders and any professional, okay, that's ready to lead AI adoption, not just follow it. You'll design and deploy your own AI-powered HR systems and workflows, build a custom AI operating system for your specific role and context, and lead AI strategy combos at the executive level. So this runs from July 23rd to December 3rd of 2026. And again, it's led by our founder, Enrique Rubio. So be sure to enroll. It's going to be an action-packed summer, I can tell you, for all of us. The second one is Strategic Human Capital and Global Business Leadership. This is a 20-week program for ambitious HR pros ready for boardroom level leadership. You'll lead workforce transformation through data, analytics, and AI. You'll design globally inclusive, ethics-driven HR strategy. You'll strengthen governance, ESG, and board-level credibility. And you'll complete a real-world capstone project that proves your impact. This runs from July 22nd through December 2nd, 2026. We've got over 15 different faculty members signed up to deploy the classes across these 20 weeks. So it's an exciting program and we're really excited to get it started. The third, Strategic HR Business Partner. It's always been one of our most popular 9-week certificate programs that we just had to build out a mini master program at this level to support our community. So we have, and it kicks off on July 22nd. It's called Global Strategic HR Business Partner Leadership. It's 20 weeks long for HR pros ready to operate as a true strategic business partner. You'll translate business strategy directly into people decisions. You'll build commercial acumen and executive level advisory skills. You'll lead with data analytics and AI insight, and you'll build your own strategic playbook that you take with you. All right, we're excited to see you guys there. Obviously on our website, which we're going to show you guys later, we'll show you exactly how to learn more and enroll in these programs. And again, this is included in our Premium Plus membership. So you'll have to check them out. Over to you, Brizia.
Thank you. Before I go into my part to share all things certificate programs, I just want to take a moment to thank everybody that is leaving where, sharing where they are joining us from. It's really amazing to see all the different countries where people are joining us from, and we really are a global community, and I love this so much. So thank you so much for being here. All right, so now it's my turn to share about the live certificate programs. So our live certificate programs last a total of 9 weeks, including 8 weeks of classes plus a final week for graduation. Now we meet every week for 2 hours, where the first hour is led by a leader or HR professional, which we call a faculty member. And then the second hour, we work on a practical activity. Sometimes we go into breakout rooms. Sometimes we stay in the main room and work on the main activity, on the activity together. I see some of our past certificate programs participants are joining us today. So hello, big shout out to them. Now our live certificate programs are a great opportunity to connect with people from different industries. And you're probably wondering, why should I even enroll in one of these certificate programs? So during the 8 weeks where we have classes, you are each class is it's delivered by an expert each specializing in a different functional area. So that means you get a diverse perspectives and real world insights. So you get to learn from HR leaders from around the world. Each week, it is a different faculty member. You also get a certificate of completion. You get a Credly badge, and you get recertification credits from SHRM, HRCI, and IHRIM. Now, you can enroll in all of the certificate programs that your schedule allows for just $199 for the entire year. So I am going to share some of the programs that we are launching later this year, but you can enroll in as many as your schedule allows. There are no extra fees, no extra cost. And additionally, you also have access to the recording of the faculty-led portion of the class. So that way, even after the program is over, you can still go back and review any information in the class and the concepts that they shared. Now, another reason why you should enroll in the certificate program is because you learn tools, frameworks, and approaches that you can apply directly in your role. And then last but not least, and also my favorite benefit of being part of the certificate program is that you get to engage with HR professionals from multiple industries and regions. So you get to connect with them, you get to build your network, and you get to hear their perspectives, which I think is priceless. Now we do have, if we go to the next slide, we have 4 cohorts throughout the year. This week, actually, we just finished cohort number 2. We celebrated our graduates, but in a couple of weeks, we are starting with 4 certificate programs. We will start with Global Chief People Officer. All of these start the first week of June, by the way. Global Chief People Officer, People Experience and Culture Strategist, Strategic HR Business Partner, and Fundamentals of HR. So if you are interested in any of the certificate programs, or you feel that you need to upskill in any of these areas, make sure that you enroll, and hopefully I will see you the first week of June. And then the last cohort of the year starts in September. And we also have, as you can see there on your screen, 4 certificate programs starting then. We have Chief People Officer as Enterprise Business Leader, Employee Relations, Communications and Conflict Resolution Strategist, Strategic Leadership and Manager Effectiveness, and Strategic Workforce Planning Leader. So those are topics that are on high demand, and I would love to see you there. Now, as we move on, I would like to tell you about the micro certificate programs. Now, the micro certificate programs last just 5 weeks. They are faster, flexible, and more focused. Like our certificate programs, which I just talked about, the micro CPs are also live. We also meet for 2 hours every week. At the end, if you complete the program successfully, you get a Credly badge, you get a digital certificate of completion, and recertification credits. You also get to learn practical tools, frameworks, and concepts, which you can apply to your own role, and you get to connect with people from different industries and regions. What makes the micro certificate programs unique, though, is that these programs are designed and delivered by one dedicated faculty and expert in the topic. So for those 5 weeks, you get to connect and learn from one expert. And if now staying true to our mission to be the largest global HR community, we are offering 2 micro certificate programs in a language other than English. And all of this start in August, right? So we're offering the Strategic AI Leadership in Business micro certificate program, which, by the way, is one of our most popular programs. So now we are offering it in Spanish. We also have the People Analytics and Strategic Decisions, which will be in Portuguese, and the People Analytics and Decision Governance, which will be in English. Like I mentioned, all these 3 micro certificate programs start in August, and they run for 5 weeks. I know at the end of our open house today, we will be sharing a QR code, and we will show you our website where you can find more information about them. Now, if we go over to our next slide, we are launching something really, really exciting. And I also want to say that everything that I've mentioned, the certificate programs, the micro certificate programs, and now this bootcamp that I am going to talk about, it's all included in your membership. So there are no extra costs. So for one payment, you get access to all of this. So we are very excited to launch this 5-session live bootcamp where HR professionals can build a complete AI-powered HR operating system inside Claude. The bootcamp runs in June, from June 8th to the 12th, in the morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. And here are a couple of things which you need to know. It's that there's no prior AI experience required, so anybody can join this bootcamp, which is great for me. And then the format is 5 live sessions, 2 hours per session, and the sessions are guided and hands-on. So there's no theory, just practical activities, practical work. However, you do need a Claude account, so make sure that you have your account before the first session. By the end, you will leave with an AI-powered HR operating system, a custom prompt library and voice guide, connected workflows across core tools, reusable Claude projects and skills, and a 30-day implementation roadmap. And I cannot tell you how amazing it is to use Claude connected with all of the different tools that we use. I do it every day and it's amazing. So make sure that you sign up and register for the bootcamp. And now I will pass it over to Naima to talk about our global certifications.
Thank you so much, Bricia. I'm super excited to talk to you about our newest offer. There has been a lot of work behind this, but before I introduce the certifications, I want to take a moment to explain what a PCSI certification, global certification, means. Now, for instance, when you complete and you join a certificate program, you finish the program, you will get a certificate of completion, and that will show that you finished the program. Now, on the other hand, PCSI certification is different. It's an exam that will test your ability to perform the work. So, this exam will assess how you make decisions, how you apply knowledge, and how you lead in a specific area or professional practice. So, what makes it different, the one that we're building, than most HR credentials? This is a professional credentialing system, meaning that you will be assessed on real capability because it's built from real work. There is a lot of work research behind this. Everything is grounded on research, job analysis, and expert validation. So we will talk about the offers that we will have available for you in a moment. But keep in mind that these credentials will be regularly reviewed and maintained and refined to ensure that it stays relevant. Now, credential holders will be required to maintain this certification, and we're designing a recertification model, and this will reflect the field's um, you know pace and how fast everything is changing. So all of that will be taken into account. We are currently building and publishing this structure in the website. So we'll be sharing that pretty soon. Now, if you take a look, we share the process there. So there is a detailed process on how we build these certifications, and we start with research and scoping. Then we move on to framework development. We move on to expert validation, pilot, and finally we publish and maintain it. Each of these phases are validated before we move forward. So there's a lot of work behind each of these certifications. Now, when someone passes these exams, they will be tested again on a real standard. We'll be sharing more details on that pretty soon. Now, I do want to note that we are including this benefit in our Premium Plus membership. So as a Premium Plus member, you'll be granted one attempt in any of our certifications per year. And we will also have affordable retake prices. So let's say that you failed the first attempt, You study, you take 30 days to go over the material, because study materials will be included also as part of the Premium Plus membership. You will be able to retake it for a fee of $99, which is way below the standard. If you research, other institutes will charge you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for this. So we want to make sure that we make this affordable for everyone, and that's has been the mission for Hacking HR all this time. Now, moving on to the next slide, I want to talk about and show you our portfolio. Now, the first one that we are currently developing and we're almost done, we'll be launching this Global Strategic AI Leadership. Now, I want to talk a bit about it. As you can see, this will validate the ability to lead AI adoption, governance, which is a hot topic in the space right now, and workforce transformation across people and culture functions. Now, focus areas will include AI strategy and workforce value, responsible AI governance and risk, human AI operating models. Now, this certification is designed for leaders who need to understand AI, not just as a technology trend, but as a strategic business capability, which is what we really need right now. Now, these will be available as of August 1st. We'll be opening the window so you can start scheduling your exam. But as of, pretty soon, we'll be launching the study materials pretty soon in a couple of weeks. So you will be able to start preparing for it as we approach August 1st. Now, so excited about that one. Now, moving on, we also have the Global HR Business Partner, which is in development. This is expected to be ready by January 27. And this will be focused and will validate strategic capabilities required for HR business partners. And these focus areas will include business alignment, stakeholder influence, workforce planning, and performance impact, and of course, translating strategy into execution. Now, last but not least, we will have also expected in January 27 the Global Chief People Officer certification. This will validate executive level capability in enterprise people strategy, governance, and organizational leadership. The focus areas will include enterprise and people strategy, organizational design and transformation, governance, risk, and leadership accountability. And this is designed for senior HR executives and aspiring people leaders operating at the enterprise level. So, together, these certifications represent our commitment to building transparent, rigorous, and globally relevant standards for the future of HR. As we continue building these certifications, our goal is to create certifications that professionals can trust, employers can understand, and be validated in the field as a professional credentialing institute. So we will drop more details in the comment section in the chat. We'll drop the website for you to join the wait list, for you to subscribe and get the most up-to-date news on the certifications. And also feel free to reach out at Naema at hackinghr.io if you have any questions. Also at the end in the Q&A, you can drop your questions in the chat and I'll be happy to answer them. Now over to Jessa. Let's talk about memberships.
Thank you so much, Nahima. Thank you, girls. So now I know we heard about the pricing of the certificate programs, our 9 week and the micro certificate programs. But here, this is the visual pricing we have three parts: the free, the premium, and the premium plus. So for our free membership, it gives you access to all our virtual events, virtual summits, both live and recorded, all along with our digital attendance certificates, our resource library, our learning pods, and chapter events, all at no cost. So if you're going to attend our summits, the 3 day summit, you're going to have the digital attendance certificate, and you can also access the recordings of those summits. So the next one is the premium membership for professionals looking for deeper learning and added value, including the opportunity to enroll in all our 9 week live certificate programs and also the 5 week micro certificate programs. So our premium membership is available at $199 per year. So yeah, the premium membership receives HR credits to SHRM, HRCI, and IHRIM, and then a Credly digital badge, digital diplomas and of completion, and AI bootcamp. So all of those are included in premium membership. And the last one, the premium plus membership, is available at $359 per year. And this includes everything in premium, plus access to all mini master degree programs and our advanced AI tools and resources, and the upcoming PCSI GSA certification exam. So yeah, you heard that right. That includes the certification too. So we're cheap. It's cheap here. We're affordable. So yeah, and also the last one, also offer team memberships for organization and groups. So if you have 5 or more memberships, you'll receive 10% discount for your team. So that's that's the cheapest you can get out there. And yeah, you can just choose the membership level that best supports your goals and join a growing community shaping the future of HR. So if any one of you haven't heard Hacking HR yet, so you can start by creating your free account today, just now, if you can. So yeah, that's it. And next, how to enroll in our learning program. So in few minutes, I will show you the our brand new website. It looks different now, and we will navigate on how you can enroll. But now if you have your phone, you can just scan this code, and it will lead you to our main Hacking HR Lab.io website. So yeah, we will just give you a few seconds to do that. And all right, so next. Okay, so who to contact? You can see a picture of a beautiful lady here because she's not here. And if you have any questions after today's session, we'd love to hear from you. For membership inquiries, this is Asia. You can contact her at azia@hackinghr.io. And then for learning programs questions, you can just email Daniel at hackinghr.io. And we're here to help you discover the path that sparks your growth, fuels your learning, and empowers your career journey. So yeah, I know you're excited on this part, the Q&A portion. So we already read about some questions earlier, but let's see if you have any questions about our certificate programs, our offerings. Do you have any suggestions of what future programs can be? We are listening, we hear you, and let's see. Yeah, and thank you so much for our alumni in the comment section. Thank you. Maybe you can drop your quick feedback. Just kidding, but yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for our alumni that are also tuning in here now. We also have new offerings now. Maybe you are also interested in enrolling to some more. Let's see.
We
While
also
waiting
have
for,
we
yeah,
also
we
have a
have.
couple of our community leaders joining us today. So
Yeah,
welcome.
of course, they are here. Hello, hello. So yeah, while waiting for questions in the comments, we can just go to our FAQ. Here are some common questions that we often receive. So first, what if I miss a live session? So our resources are on demand forever. So you can catch up by watching the recorded session on demand, and all videos are available on our dashboard within 24 hours. So if the class is today, the recording will be available tomorrow. And next, what are the prerequisites for enrollment? Good news is that there are no formal prerequisites here, but we do expect your time commitment, your active engagement and participation, and of course, your willingness to work individually and in groups during the class. And next question, can I join multiple certificate programs at the same time? Quick answer is yes. Breeze already mentioned this earlier. You can join as long as you can do it on your schedule, and you can do the activities after that. And but we only recommend enrolling in just one certificate program per cohort. And yeah, you can enroll in one 9-week live certificate program and then micro certificate program if you want. So yeah, quick answer to that is yes. And how many cert credits can I obtain by completing a program? So for certificate programs, we have 20. That's for the 9-week live certificate program. You earn 20 HR credits. For the mini masters, you will earn 40 because that will run for 19 and 20 weeks. And last is the micro certificate program that will run for I mean that's 10 HR credits that has HR credits for the micro certificate programs, which is the 5-week certificate program. So yeah, let's see if we have more questions in the comment. Um okay, okay, we will not the recording of this session will be available on LinkedIn. So after this live, you can just refresh, and then it will have the recording of this session. Let's see, can you also see another questions? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. I think we don't have questions for now. So for now, I will just share my screen. Can you see any questions from YouTube or LinkedIn? Just no questions? Do you have anything else to add before I share my screen and navigate the website?
No, you go ahead. Jump in there. Maybe they'll come
Okay.
up with questions as you go live.
Yeah, true. So yeah, we'll share my screen. All right, I know you can see my screen now. Let's see. So you can go to hackinghrlab.io. You can also do it with me, hackinghrlab.io. And this is our brand new look. This is the brand new look of our website now. The old one is gone, the new is has come. And when you go here, you can see the programs and events, and other things here, the pricing, the contact. But now we will just focus here on the programs and events. When you click that, you'll see all our events. So we have 17 upcoming events and more, because we will add more in the fourth cohort. So here you can see all programs, live mini master programs. We have 3 as we have discussed earlier. Live certificate programs, they are all here. Live micro certificate programs, our boot camps, and also our upcoming events. HR Experience Summit, sign up here. It's coming up June 17. It's a big event. So yeah, quick plug. And yeah, and here also you can just quickly browse. For example, you are interested here, Global Chief People Officer, you can see that this is available for premium membership. And for our mini masters, for example, this is available for our premium plus members. And yeah, if you click each one of the certificate program, you can see all the details. For example, this one, we can just visit this. Wait, global CPO. You can enroll, and you can see the content of the program, the schedule, the learning objectives, the um, capability stack, the faculty, and yeah, this is the class schedule. All right, so you can just go there and explore and see if you are interested in some of them. And what else? So yeah, this is our main page, hackinghrlab.io. And when you go to this page, go to platform, it will redirect you to our app. It's in beta mode now, but we are starting to migrate all our the content of our website. So soon it will be very, very live. So yeah, here you can also see here Learning Center, live certificate programs, and it will redirect you to that list earlier. So yeah, a lot of things here. Even if you're a free member now, you can you can have access to some of these, the event videos for our summit. So for our summit events previously, you can access them. And then soon we will have all our blogs here compiled after our migration. So yeah, there's a lot for some box. You have all these resources available to you. So
I have a little something
yeah,
to
thank
add.
you.
So let's say
Yep.
let's say you're really interested in one of these programs, okay? And you think that your entire HR team or a select few of you could really benefit from upskilling, okay? You want to pull the syllabus of the program, okay? It outlines the top skills that you will acquire, the learning objectives, the competencies, the guiding questions. And it's a really great staple resource to use to convince your HR manager or director or VP that you and your colleagues should definitely, join with the team membership. That could be an angle. As well, when you're finished a certificate program or a micro certificate program or a mini master degree program, leverage the syllabus to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And then what's really great about that is, each syllabus outlines 10 top skills that you take away once you've completed successfully. You can add those to your LinkedIn profile, and then your colleagues that you've become buddies with can endorse you on your LinkedIn profile. So it's a great way to meet and network and connect and collaborate with like-minded people. The thing about these classes is that's what it's really all about. That's the magic behind these live classes, is that you're connecting in a safe space. You're asking questions that the majority of the other folks have as well, and you're in a safe space to learn, to grow, to make mistakes, to bring up your, maybe you have a challenge at work right now and you're really trying to figure it out. You've got a group of like minded folks in there with you. You have access to the experts that love hacking HR, that love teaching so much that they offer their advice during a live Q&A session after they're done teaching their specialty to you in class. You have access to them, and a lot of them, they want to hear from you afterwards. So you connect with them on LinkedIn, and then you've got your experts on hand as you journey through your HR career. Like it's priceless. For 199 US dollars per year, you have full access pass to everything we offer at Hacking HR. Now, the big differentiator is those mini master degree programs, those 3 new flagship programs, they come with the Premium Plus membership. All right. So when you're taking a look at the memberships, try to think about what would benefit you best and the long-term journey. And if you have any questions about a team membership, you can ask ASEA. You can send us the email. We'll forward off to ASEA. If you're looking for advice in any way, send us an email. We will work as a team to help you in any way possible. Any other questions from you folks? We are here and happy to be here. All right, Jesse, you could probably wrap things up. Jessa?
All right, so let's stay in touch, and you can also, we have many QR codes here. You can also scan this QR code in front of you, and let's see. You can explore the programs we shared today and enroll whenever you're ready. And see, this QR code will lead you to our newsletter mailing list. So yeah, let's see one more scan if we have questions. So no. All right. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining our open house today. We truly appreciate your time and interest in hacking HR, in learning in the hacking HR community. And we hope to see you inside one of our programs very soon, as in next 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.